Welcome back to This Week in Agribusiness. The last 3 years in row crop agriculture have certainly been extraordinary. We've seen volatile times in the commodity markets, and importantly, those volatile times have extended out beyond the farm gate, and they've impacted those ag companies. Recently, Max had a chance to sit down with one of the largest crop input suppliers in the world, and they talked about what the future could be.
Oh yeah, Mike, there's no doubt about it. Corporations that work with farmers have to be responsive to those quarterly results. They have to watch what's happening, but at the same time, many of them have to have that long-range view out there. We were reminded of that the other day as we visited with the Senior Vice President of Ag Solutions for BASF, Paul Ray.
We believe farming's the biggest job on earth, and it's only getting bigger, and our customers are counting on us to help them solve that challenge. And you're right, it takes a long-term investment. We're spending annually around $1 billion on agricultural innovation every single year, and many of those innovations we won't see for the next 5 or 10 years. So we really have to be determined and patient about the optimism and future we have in agriculture.
Part of that, of course, is the regulatory process to make sure that that product is not only effective, but operates in a safe manner, and you check all the boxes along the way then, don't you?
Yeah, we have a real team of professionals at BASF that know science really well, know how farmers use their products, trying really to optimize performance so that when we show up to the EPA, we've got a comprehensive label, all the data and all the science behind the product. And again, we have to be patient. To get a product from discovery to market is around 10 years. It's a long time. Typically it takes anywhere from 2 to 4 years to receive a registration for a product here in the United States. So again, a lot of thorough review, a lot of science, so that farmers can have confidence the product works and will perform successfully on their operation.
You talk often about the pipeline, and it strikes me as such an apt description because those products have to be lined up coming to market. You have to be anticipating so many years in advance what that grower is going to need. You have good people doing that.
Yeah, we do, and we have to listen really closely to farmers and what they see as their next set of production challenges. I think one universal truth though is farmers always want to improve their yield. And if we keep focused on that, there's so many different ways we can do that. Whether that be with a seed treatment, whether that be with a new seed variety, whether that be with a new trait perhaps. And of course our fungicide portfolio demonstrates real economic benefit. So farmers always want to push their yield to improve their productivity.
Financial concerns are always great concerns for growers, and we're operating in an area here for some growers of uncharted territory. The younger producers who have never gone through this kind of an interest rate regime. I suppose you have to work with growers in this challenge too, do you not?
Yeah, we're operating in the same economic environment. I mean, we feel inflation as well. We've seen tremendous volatility and input costs for our business, and as have growers. And I think that's created a little bit of uncertainty because, as you say, it's really new territory. So when we were coming into the season, we really thought about that quite intentionally. What could we do that would actually give some farmers relief? And that's why we continued our program around 0% financing for purchasing their inputs from their BASF retailer ahead of the season, and then have harvest terms at 0% interest rate. Now, a couple of years ago that was worth something, but today it's worth a whole lot more when we look at how tight operating loans are becoming for growers, and we're quite happy to finance that. We think that's a real economic benefit for growers in 2023.
Did you catch that? From discovery to market, to the point where the product is available for producers to use, that product development and approval process can take a decade.